Mr. Ravindra Singh is a native of Madhya Pradesh. Mr. Ravindra Singh was diagnosed with polio at the age of 8 months. Their family relocated to Mumbai in order to get him better care and therapy. Mr. Ravindra Singh's mother was determined to provide him with a solid education since it would enable him to become self-sufficient and to safeguard his future. Mr. Ravindra struggled to get into a school because not all institutions are built to accommodate physically challenged kids. His mother persisted, and with the assistance of their neighbors, they were able to obtain his entrance to a good English medium school. Mr. Ravindra worked as a pre-sales executive after graduating in science. Over the next 6 years, he worked in 3 different organizations, gaining valuable experience in the pre-sales and lead generation verticals. During that time, he also finished his MBA in operations. In 2010-11, he decided to strike out on his own, which led to the formation of his first company, Space Cost Solutions. They were in the lead generation industry. It was a technology-enabled business that had a positive response from the market. Mr. Ravindra Singh had to do a lot of physical commuting in order to meet clients, and so the business grew rapidly. His physical immobility began to impede him because not all of the locations were easily accessible to him.
In 2010, I started with my entrepreneurship journey. And for initial few years, I was not able to grow as a person. I was not able to grow my business. And I always used to think like, what's wrong and what is the reason behind like I'm not able to grow my business. Then I realized that due to my limited mobility, I was not able to venture out. I was not able to meet people. Because we say like we learn and implement those learning into our life to succeed. That was the one critical part that was missing into my life, and that was restricting my growth as a person and as an organization.
Mr. Ravindra Singh discovered a hand-operated car driving option. He bought the car and learned to drive it. This gave him a lot of flexibility to roam around, and his life changed radically. Mr. Ravindra Singh had a positive demeanor and was an avid networker. He joined several networking forums and established himself. He understood from experience that life was difficult for persons who had mobility issues. This inspired his second startup, myUDAAN, a mobility ecosystem for the elderly and persons with impairments. Since its beginning, myUDAAN has gained great traction. They received a lot of interest from prominent incubation centers.
When we started into the ecosystem was not very much mature. And like when we used to talk to the stakeholders or the people, like they were willing to avail this kind of services, but no one was willing to come ahead and to support this cause. But over the period of time, like in past 3 to 4 years, we have seen a tremendous shift into this technology, assistive technology space. And we see like we are getting lots of support from the stakeholders, from the government and also from the private players. And that is helping us a lot.
Mr. Ravindra Singh was overwhelmed by his family's, friends and well-wishers' efforts and support. He did not want to be a burden on others. Instead, he wanted to give as much as he could back. Be a part of the solution, not the issue. This cognitive process became deeply ingrained in Mr. Ravindra Singh. Physical challenge was no longer a barrier to his development with this perspective.